That's too much damage.
Here's the thing. On paper, without the stats, as Wikipedia, FALCONS MENA has a pretty strong draft.
They're very good, yes.
S tier all around.
Yep.
But it looks like they have a specific draft specifically for FALCONS MENA. We'll see whether they were overcooking this one or is the right kind of recipe to take down the Falcons.
That's a good question, Lafal. Let's take it into this game. Ladies and gentlemen, we already have one. The Huns from Mongolia making it to the grand finals. Now, I'll take you through time. M7 wildcard. Who made it to top 2? Who made it to the main stage? It was a Turkish team and a Mongolian team. So FUT, they got a lot of pressure to repeat the grand finals for the M7 wildcard. But FALCONS MENA, this could be their first ever chance to make it out of wildcard.
Yep, a lot on the line for these two teams. FUT definitely not wanting to say that it was a one-time thing, their breakthrough run in the previous wildcard. But FALCONS MENA too, wanting to just shake off all these inconsistencies and wanting to get back in the main stage. And we are seeing who does get the W here in game number 1. Oh, Lotsfit.
Yep.
Going up really early.
Just chilling.
It's not like a Belaric who can just, you know,
Steal. Yeah.
steal.
Hey, it's a Ryu skin. We get a Street Fighter skin. Lotsfit.
Oh. There goes the guiding wind immediately just to reposition out, but the damage is insane coming in from Psyche here on the Lilia early on. Together with Kazue, I think just give him the Genius Wand and just let them keep going.
Yo, look at this pathing from Kazue. From the purple buff, entire bot side, he goes for the Beetle now. And he's just trying to take as much as possible away from FALCONS MENA.
Yeah, Harley's sneaky like that, you know? He just keeps going for whatever, you just can't catch him. Troll nearly gets caught there though. If it weren't for the shields, but Kazue might just get the job done. Will still get away though. That's not that's not the kind of early you want for a Mathilda.
Yeah, definitely not. And they're oh my god, even the pressure. Boyet can't get his orange.
How can he get his orange if there's 3 members on him from FUT? Cuffin using the flicker to get out of that too. The orange buff is still up.
And this is why I personally have my doubts about the Mathilda. You just don't have mid-prio. Lilia plus the Atlas, fast clearing.
Yep.
And the Paquito in the XP, just all the tempo for FUT.
Can you add Kazue to that? Because Kazue's been helping them out so much in the mid lane too. Now Boyet still not getting his hands on his orange buff. It's been a tough time for him. There goes the shifting skies. The energy eruption is going to land. It's going to be Kazue traded out. And the flicker burn by Exi just to survive. Lotsfeth has to find his way out of this. He will most likely. And that's going to be the only casualty. Nautilus, FALCONS MENA to go for the chase. Troll nearly going down there. And SOD misses by just a pixel.
Wow, we got a game in our hands, folks. Goal lead non-existent, but it's action all across the board for FUT and FALCONS MENA. A bit too aggressive, I have to say, from FUT. Could have been just a turtle take into straight normal pathing, but they wanted to punish a level 3 Boyet. In the end, Sanji, really good decision there, just waiting on the hat of Kazue. If we take a look at the emblems, Concussive Blast for Sanji doesn't really pay a lot of dividends around Turtle 1. It was still the Paquito who had the prio, and Kazue is so annoying on this Harley.
Here they go again. It's always the pressure on the mid. And as mentioned earlier, just like give them an item, give them a Genius Wand, and this is just gonna be so difficult to deal with. Now it's Sanji who seems to be the target, does survive for just a bit, but eventually does go down in the hands of the deadly magic. Tro will try to walk away and save his team, but that was a bit too much. FUT were just on to Sanji right there.
And that's where the Lilia gets a lot of advantage as well, right? It's not just damage onto the utility jungle, but it's that survivability. So Sanji trying to sacrifice himself. He knows he was dead through the deadly magic, but it just wasn't enough to get Psyche. Black Shoes gets him to safety. Exi gets a Hunter Strike. No lethal ignition, so we kind of know what build he's going to go. I think he's going to go Queen's Wings next. Sano might have to burn Purify. Nope, Lotsfet doesn't have Fatal Links.
It's a really good start for both sides. Even for Kazue, I'd say.
Good freeze.
At this point. The Claude is not really able to just farm up as much, and that's when you really want to hope that he's the one getting the farm, because Boyet has been not getting his farm.
Yep.
It's more so that the pressure's been all across the map. Now goes the circling eagle, shifting skies to Boyet. Finally does secure an objective for Team FALCONS MENA though. There goes the
Exi?
counter punch coming in from Exi, but will have to flicker out instead. Sanji nearly gets taken out with the deadly magic. Exi still tries to go for them though. Psyche will take the kill, but Team or FUT are just not letting up.
I love how aware both teams are of their win conditions. Falcons MENA, they know if they go for the fight, it'll be good for FUT, so they just go straight for the neutral objective and bounce. But FUT knows so well that they don't need to fight for the neutral objective. Instead, they gotta go for the fight. And that's why they force out these fights.
Wow, flicker out for Blotsfit, but he might just get caught in here. Circling Eagle already committed. No perfect pair, and he does get taken out eventually by Sano, handing over a kill. Psyche might be next. Doesn't have the black shoes. Oh, does use it just now.
Azure?
But with no flicker, just got back in the midst of 4 people. And now they get 2 members of FUT Esports.
RX.
Can he get out of this? There's a flicker, but that's 3 members, so I don't think he'll survive. On the other side of the map, though, at least Exi does get something.
I don't know. It's a kill for 3 kills and okay, so kill and turret for 3 kills.
Yeah.
I don't know who to, I guess for map pressure, it's better for FUT, especially if they get this fight.
Boyet, all alone
Oh my
here.
God.
Sano cannot help him, but at least Troll was there, and he's the guy you'd expect help from. So now, at least putting it to a much more defensive use, we're getting to see the value somehow.
Dude, I mean, at least Exi's getting a lot. We get to see an instant replay again as to what happened earlier. Spear Misery, already. This was already supposed to just be leave Blotsfed, but for some reason, Psyche wanted to play. I have no idea what this was, but what's crazier is RX held Flicker for so long. They dove. I mean, this is the most honest dive I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And RX was just like, yeah, nah, I'm just gonna wait.
Just walk towards.
And he doesn't flicker there even, and it's like, hey, didn't he try? When he can flicker out, he doesn't. But when he can't flicker out, he does, you know?
Okay, maybe we don't see RX for a while now. He's gonna go for the split.
What?
Certainly ill by Trolls.
SOD?
So
SOD?
D also landing. It's gonna be Sano targeted first, but he still has the BMI to get out. And now we're zooming to the turtle fight. Boyet already using the Appraiser's Wrath, but still they get to secure the turtle nonetheless. Troll looking like the next target, but FUT are just going all in. It's a killing spree for Kazu with the knockbacks coming in from Exi. And Boyet falls down to 2 or 3 members taken out from Team Falcons.
At this point, FUT Esports are just pulling a Max Holloway. They're pointing in the middle of the octagon and saying, let's fight!
Oh, Kazue is just coming in from the most unexpected angles possible. Coffin and Sano, no one is safe, and they take that tier 1 in mid as well.
There's never a break from the action. It's always action everywhere. Finally, we get to breathe. Finally, I get to talk, man. Oh my God. Okay, Queen's Wings, there you go. Right after the Hunter Strike, they're gonna go for the turret up top as well. FUT, they're just so proactive, dude.
I know.
There's always fights happening. They're making decisions. Sometimes it's bad decisions, but hey, they have the lead. So, okay, there you go. Again, now it's Sanji.
Okay, XC does get out of this. There's a bit of help from Blotsfet, and he gets to dodge that ultimate as well. SOD will land, and now there's a bit more help coming in from RX. They still find the kill onto XC nonetheless, but now it's Kazue coming in from behind. They want to take on Sano, but it seems like he's being protected so well. Sanji does get taken on the other side. But it's just a 2-for-3 trade so far. Boyet and Cuffin, they want more, but FUT don't want to fight.
Slug it out. Just slug it out, man. At this point, it's all about fighting. Instant replay again. So it started off like this, but that's the reason I love the Queen's Wings. Exi just stays alive for so long, and he's able to buy time for the rest of the team to come through. Accurate SOD, phenomenal. But I don't know. As a Moskov, I think you might want to just, you know, farm instead of participating in fights early like this. Hey, in the end, I don't even know who gets a dub there, man. It was so 50-50, and the goal lead still remains for FUT. So I guess we'll just say nothing. We'll just say it's
I mean,
it's there. We.
FUT has been doing this
Again.
for the entire game, though. I guess RX also just wants to get to join.
Yeah.
Somehow. I mean, the Blaves are managed too. They're still at an advantage, but
Exi's 1,000 gold up. He has the Queen's Wings already. That makes him super tanky, and he's going for steel leg plates now. So extra tanky now. Divine Glaive for Kazue. Once he gets that, oh brother, Sanji, Boyet, yeah, all of them are gonna have to feel the heat.
yeah. And now they're just trying to burst down this Lord. Not much response coming in from Falcons just yet. They will show up But they have no idea where the others are. Trolldo reveals himself together with Boyet, fly towards Psyche. But they're just able to walk under their tier 1. It's not going to be a problem. And they use the circling eagle already.
No circling eagle, and is that right? Boyet doesn't have a Praiser's Wrath.
Oh, yeah.
Blotsfet waiting in the bush, getting Sanji. Trying to bait out an ability.
He's punching him.
The Atlas and the Sora, both the tanks, are fighting. Perfect match to get out of there. Wave up top is good for FUT, and that's why they're just playing the Lord Dance while poking Falcons MENA.
Yeah.
Hey, circling eagle's back up.
Oh.
And he uses it instantly.
Now it's down again.
That's how cooldowns work. Yeah, Spirit Misery.
Oh, RX, they actually find one. It's going to be Sanji, but they just poke him up a little bit.
Dude, the poke is crazy. Deadly Magic on Sano takes him to a quarter of HP.
Yeah, that's not a little bit. Like, the one Sano had to took was a bit too much from Kazue. Doesn't have the Deadly Magic as of now, though, but look at just how fast RX are able to shred! Sanji does go in for the ultimate, but doesn't catch anyone. Now it's Blotsfest. It's his turn to potentially find a turnaround. Doesn't go in for the setup just yet, waiting for the perfect moment. Purify is up for Sano, but the Lord gets reset.
Yo, what a game.
Oh.
A bit of poke from Kazue, just that, Blood Wings. Very necessary for Cuffin. The wave up top, now it's good for Falcons MENA.
Yeah.
It took so long for the Lord Dance. Now the Falcons MENA wave is good, and now it's FUT that kinda have to send a guy over there.
Are
RX.
they?
RX is getting sent up top, but that's why Falcons MENA are holding on the Lord, and they want to come in onto this boss fight.
RX is not going up top. They decide to just go all in this fight. SOD is going to land as well as they take out Troll. There's going to be a response, an attempt from Sanji, but it's not going to be enough. Now it's RX just fighting up against 3. In the middle of everything, they lose him and Blotsfet, but they take out 4 members of Team Falcons.
I love me some Moskov support action, baby. He was just there baiting for Kazue and Psyche to walk up. Boy, yeah, there's no way you walk up. Kazue doesn't want the Lord. He wants you, buddy.
He's just gonna go. He's just gonna go. You can leave the Lord to the other members. Space Escape doesn't use it just yet. He just waited for Boyet to show up.
XC's the jungler, Kazue is the gold laner, RX is the roam,
Yeah.
and Blotsfet is the mid laner. That's how we're looking at things right now, baby.
They switch roles. They switch roles at this point. Like the way RX has been using the SOD.
Dude, he's frontlining.
Yeah, you know how you use your blink to somehow reposition away so you can just throw your basic attacks? He uses it to move closer to the opponents. That happened up top too.
And it worked.
It somehow worked. For a moment.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Kazui's gonna go for the orange buff. Lord in the bottom lane. This is so good as they split the map up with the Moskov as well. And you can really start to feel that damage. Kazue, godlike.
Yeah. So Kazue just used the Deadly Magic just now. I think it was on Sanji, fortunately able to just be okay. Blotsfet going in. They still have the Lord. It's, oh my goodness, the damage on Sanji. It's insane. They can just leave the Lord. Doesn't really matter. Falcons MENA are able to deal with it, but not able to defend this base turret. Yeah, someone has to block all those.
What is that damage, my guy?
From Kazue.
Oh my gosh. Dude, the Deadly Magic is up every 20 seconds.
Or maybe less than. It feels like it's less than.
It really does.
Yep, it's a conceal play.
Okay.
FUT are gonna go for it.
Kazue.
Okay. Sano has a Purify. They know it, and that's gonna be a setup for Sanji. Blotsfet has to flicker out of that, but the Guiding Wind is gonna bring them closer in together. Fatal links onto 2, but these are tanky members of Falcons MENA. FUT Esports are not gonna fight, not unless Kazue finds one in the back lines. Falcons MENA are gonna be okay. At least they threatened FUT Esports out of their base.
They baited out the cycles, and they're just going to shove the wave again. They've already gotten the base turret. Obviously, the good base turret to take right now should be the top lane. But hey, a win's a win, a 7,000 goldie. They didn't lose too many resources either. It's fair. 2 flickers for 2 flickers, right? Yeah. All G. It's just now, how do Falcons MENA deal with the side lane pressure of FUT?
Yeah.
They have Moskov and Paquito.
It's almost as if Sanji too only gets to use the Shifting Skies for the setup.
Dude,
and after that, you don't know anymore. Oh yeah, Kazue.
RX is actually a roamer. I'm telling you. Look at the damage dealer. XC and Kazue. Then we see Psyche, and RX is at 30k.
Yeah. He wasn't even like doing the split pushes earlier.
He's a distraction, man. But hey, one thing is for sure. He is really good at landing those SODs.
Yeah. Yeah, multiple times now, especially in that recent objective fight, I'd say. So even if you send him this way...
Oh my!
Okay, immortality pickup for XC as well. So that'll be additional tankiness for FUT Esports. Because I think earlier on we saw FALCONS MENA starting to fight back, even just bit by bit. Oh my goodness, what? Boyet shows up first! He's not accompanied by anyone, not even by Troll! Now it's Sanji following up next, but is that the right decision to make? Because RX is just freely throwing out his spears! Sano going in with a blazing duet, but he gets cancelled by XC! And now it's looking like a wipeout for Team FALCONS MENA! RX is still going for it, SOD again! Landing on Sano, and it's Troll as the next target! It's only Sano being chased by XC, and he can get the job done. He just needs one more jab, and it's a wipeout for Team FALCONS MENA as FUT Esports take game number 1.
RX with the redemption play. Oh my lord. What a fantastic last fight for him. The Spear of Miseries landed, the SODs landed as usual. But unlike the previous fights, he was doing